With the Chicago Bears season just around the corner, the pressing question echoes throughout Bears Nation. Are the front office's moves about to shake up the backfield dynamics? As optimism and anxiety collide, fans are left pondering if the Bears will find the missing piece in their running game puzzle just in time for the season opener. Today, we're diving deep into a potential move that could redefine not just the lineup, but the entire identity of this team. The urgency is palpable as Coach Ben Johnson and his team scramble to fill gaps created by injuries and uncertainty. With the NFL season fast approaching, it's not just about finding any option, but the right one, someone who can carry the weight of the Bears' rushing attack. We're talking about a player who could step in and make an immediate impact, someone who brings versatility and power. Who is this potential game changer who could shift the balance of power within the NFC North? The Bears are weighing their options, and we're here to break it all down. Recent workouts have seen the Bears bringing in multiple candidates, hinting at their restless pursuit of a solution. Think about it. What if we're on the brink of seeing a young, dynamic player who's capable of lighting up the field? This isn't just about filling a spot. It's about finding talent that can elevate the team's performance. The speculation is rife, and while the front office is busy assessing prospects, the tension among fans is growing. Will they bring in someone who could reshape the running game into a multi-headed monster? Chicago's legendary football history looms large over such decisions. Remember the heartbreaks of the past? The missed opportunities that have haunted the franchise? Fans know that each decision made this close to the season carries weight. A wrong choice could mean another lackluster season, while the right one might just spark something special. Will the Bears go all in on a move that might give them the edge over rivals like the Green Bay Packers and Minnesota Vikings? Those questions linger in the air, and the answers could change the entire trajectory of the Bears season. As we explore this pivotal moment, one can't help but think, how does this potential acquisition reshape the depth chart? Will it change the game plan against critical divisional opponents? But don't worry, we will dissect all of this shortly, including the role, the players' fit in the system, and the investment required to bring them to Halas Hall. The buzz around the league suggests that all possibilities are on the table. This is Bears News Fan Report. If you live and breathe Bears football, subscribe, hit that bell, and share your thoughts on this pressing topic. The stakes couldn't be higher, with Halas Hall buzzing and Soldier Field set to come alive this season. Every move counts as the Bears look to reclaim their spot atop the NFC North. Now, let's dig deeper into why a player with the right skill set could close the gaps on the Bears roster. Consider how the right running back could pivot the offensive strategy, enabling smoother transitions during high-pressure situations like 3rd and long. There's so much at play: the rotational prowess, the potential to minimize turnovers and maximize opportunities. The Bears need someone who can thrive under pressure, and the possibility of the right candidate entering the mix could be a game-changer. Furthermore, we can't overlook the implications of such a move on the salary cap and future draft picks. The Bears need to navigate their financial landscape carefully to ensure they're positioned for success not just in the immediate season ahead, but for years to come. Every decision can flip the script, especially with rivals lurking and waiting to pounce. As we close in on what could be a monumental decision for the Bears, here's something else to ponder. What if a divisional rival swoops in with a better offer? What kind of pressure does that add to the Bears front office? While we can speculate, the reality of the landscape shifts every single day. The next few days could see this scenario evolve rapidly, and we're all waiting with bated breath. And now, in the interest of full transparency, we have to reveal the name that's swirling around the rumor mill. It's being discussed that Brian Robinson might be heading to the Bears. While this remains just a rumor, it speaks to the Bears' intentions to bolster their running game significantly. Robinson could bring much-needed strength and agility to the backfield. With last year's numbers from their running backs being less than stellar, acquiring someone like Robinson could alter their entire game plan moving forward. This rumor has plenty of weight behind it, given the current instability in the Bears' rushing attack. If all goes as speculated, Robinson's addition could solidify the Bears' backfield and reshape the impact of their offensive scheme. The discussions around this potential trade showcase the Bears' commitment to making necessary moves to improve. But the question still looms large. If this deal falls through, what's the next step for the Bears? Is there a backup plan? Will the front office continue to search elsewhere? This scenario leaves us on edge, with so many possibilities swirling in the foremost minds of Bears fans. We stand at a crossroads where the success of the upcoming season could depend not just on talent acquisition, but on the strategy and execution moving forward. Stay tuned, Bears Nation. The next few days might bring even more surprises. As always, the Bears front office has proven they're willing to make bold moves, and we might just be on the brink of another thrilling chapter in Chicago Bears football. Bears fans, I'm furious, and you should be too, because right now, the fate of the season hangs in the balance, swaying with every tick of the clock. The icy lakefront wind bites harder tonight because rumors are spreading that Brian Robinson could soon be donning that iconic orange and blue. Imagine the electrifying energy at Soldier Field if this trade goes through. We have to talk about what happens if it falls apart. If Robinson doesn't arrive, can you feel the tension in the locker room? Would our players start to lose faith in the front office's decisions? Competitors are circling like vultures, waiting for the Bears to make the wrong move. What if the rival Vikings see our hesitation and pounce on their own opportunity to strengthen their backfield? Alpine whispers suggest that GM Ryan Poles might be weighing several options, crafting a complex chess game behind the scenes. The clock is ticking, and every decision carries colossal weight. Will he make a bold splash or play it safe? Speculation is brewing like a wild storm on the Lake Michigan shoreline as we wade deeper into the rumors. Just picture it late-game situations needing that one go-to-back, and if they underestimate our running game, they're in for a surprise. But what if a swift last-minute trade shakes everything up, sending shockwaves through Hollis Hall, leaving us wondering if our management can really pull the strings needed to compete? It feels like the swirling winds of change are echoing all the way back to the legendary 1985 season when our Bears were brutal on the field, solidifying their reign in the NFC. Could history be pushing us toward a new epic of dominance? Or are we staring down another painful reminder of missed chances? As we dive further, it's important to note that each decision now has ripple effects that could shape our franchise for a decade. Picture Robinson bursting through the line, igniting a roar from the crowd that sends chills down your spine, echoing the glory days of Walter Payton. He isn't just another player. He represents a crucial pivot point. But if the deal slips away, do we see management scrambling for alternatives? Names like Royce Freeman and Kylan James loom large in our discussions. But are they the firepower we need to forge an unstoppable backfield tandem? Every whisper of doubt sends tremors through the fan base. What if neither option meets our needs, leaving us with nothing but a floundering offense staring down tough matchups like the Vikings and Packers? This suspense isn't just nerve-wracking. It's a truth that haunts every Bears supporter. The taste of tailgate smoke is thick in the air, yet instead of crunching cleats on the parking lot pavement, we're wondering if our front office has the guts to pull the trigger on a deal that could redefine how opponents view Chicago. The expectations are soaring, and I can almost hear the Soldier Field roar, anticipating a powerful addition to our arsenal, begging to see who will rise to the occasion. But let's not forget the possibility of rival G-Miz coaxing players away as desperation sets in. They're certainly watching our moves, waiting for us to falter. And if this deal doesn't happen, the consequences could haunt us, echoing in our memories like the heartbreaking losses of the past, so close, yet so far. The pressure is tangible, a living thing as each day ticks down toward the opener. Will we be bold enough to shape our legacy or retreat into the shadows of mediocrity? The stakes couldn't be higher. It's time to speculate, Bears Nation. If Robinson steps onto the field with the team logo on his chest, how does that reshape the future of the Bears? But if he doesn't, then what's next? Should we keep probing for potential gems, losing time while our rivals gear up? The questions are endless, concerning playbooks, strategic rotations, future drafts, and cap space. Each player considered comes with countless strings attached, a complicated web of choices weighing heavy on the minds of the front office. All of it hinges on one decision, one moment, but time is running short. So Bears fans, would you pull the trigger on Robinson, knowing it could define the next decade of our franchise? Because these next days might just be the most critical in recent history. Look, from where I stand, this is a critical juncture for the Chicago Bears. Either we make the swing for strength or end up frantically piecing together something that lacks any real fight. Our storied history demands we push forward, not retreat. Bold moves come with risks, but standing still is simply unacceptable. Let's hope we see a decisive action soon.